Right, so we're going to work into a standing forward bend. So if we come to the back of the mat, so if you lift the heels up and down a few times, just get that sense of coming upright. I'm going to turn so you can just sort of see what I'm doing. If we step the left foot forward and we bring the right heel up and down through the right heel. If you take the hands on the top of the head. Right, so when we bring the right heel up, the right heel can take us up, take the crown of the head up. And can we keep that feeling of coming up still as we take the right heel back down? Now if we take our hands to rest behind us, if we bring the right heel so it takes us up, and now can we push the right heel forward so it takes the spine forward. So think of the crown of the head moving forward. And then can we take the heel down but keep the crown of the head moving forward, so you have a long line from the back heel all the way through to the top of the head. When the heel comes down, lift the spine and step up. So the hands are just resting behind. Just give the arms a bit of a shake. Send the right foot forward. Take the hands on the top of the head. If you lift the back heel up and down a few times. So when the back heel comes up, it takes the crown of the head up. Now if you keep that feeling of coming up through the spine, but can you send the back heel down? So you keep a feeling of up. You might feel something inside the belly start to lift. Now this time, as you lift the back heel, there's that feeling of coming up. But now, if you take the hands to rest behind you, can you send the crown of the head forward? Forward, forward, forward. Then as you keep the crown of the head, so the top of the head moving forward, can you send the back heel towards the floor? When the back heel comes down, rest down into the heels to bring yourself up to stand, and then step back. So we're just going to work with that movement through the heels. So if we send the right foot forward again, if we take the hands onto the knee, the right knee, bend the knee forward and back a little bit, just get a sense of mobility in the knee. And then we're going to lift the back heel. Now when we lift the back heel, you can feel the weight settling into that front foot, and then keep that feeling of momentum as you step the back foot up. And then lift. We're just waking up the heels with this really. Then step back with the right foot, and if you take the hands onto the left knee, lift the back heel up and down a few times. And then as you lift the back heel, send the weight forward into that front foot and step up. Soften the knees and up you come to stand. So just do some things with the arms and we'll bring it all together. So if you just circle the shoulders around a bit, so we've done some things with the shoulder blades, just kind of notice how that feels in the back of your shoulders now. So we're going to bring the hands so they're facing in front of you, palms facing down, and the elbows are quite wide. So when we do that same movement, so the palms are facing down, can you do that with the hands behind you? So the palms are facing down and the elbows are quite wide. And then bring the hands back again. So if we bring, you don't have to bring the palms together, but if you bring the tips of the fingers together and the thumb and maybe the wrist, if you bring the elbows a little bit closer, that takes the hands up. So palms are facing down, so we're going to simply take the hands behind us. Right, so the shoulders probably move forward, so let yourself move forward a little bit. See if you can turn the palms down, and then just see, as we bring the elbows closer together, can the tips of the fingers and the thumb come together? Now the closer the elbows come into the waist, the higher the hands will go up behind the body. So, and they just go to where they go. If it's too much for your wrist, you can just clasp the hands, or just keep them like kind of here. And give the hands a bit of a shake. So I'll just go through it one more time. So the hands are in front, palms facing down. Just circle the shoulders around a little bit. You're circling backwards and then circle forward. I know this is hard on the wrist, but the rotation really comes from the shoulders. Right, and then relax. So the hands are in front of you, palms facing down. When we take the hands behind us, you can feel the shoulders then start to move forward. So that's asking the spine to go into a forward bend. So just gently go into a forward bend. Now bring the elbows closer, the fingertips and the thumb come together, perhaps, and the hands go up the spine, and then maybe you can lift. Just kind of see where you are with that. And then come out. Give the hands a bit of a shake. Right, so we're going to bring it together with the leg movement that we just did. So if you take the right foot forward, when we do this, the foot doesn't go in front of the other foot, it's out to the side. I can lift the back heel up and down a few times. As the back heel goes down, really have a sense of the back heel resting. So when we take the back heel up, that can bring us up. And the back heel, when it comes down, really have that sense of coming up. So we're not sinking down into the heels. The back heel is light. We take the hands in front, palms facing down, and then we can take then we take the hands behind us, palms facing down. If that's enough, you don't have to do any more than that. If it's possible, when you start to when you start to draw the elbows a little bit closer in, the fingertips and the thumb come together. If you lift the back heel, that left heel, now let that send the crown of the head forward. So you can just go parallel to the floor, or the torso parallel to the floor. As the back heel starts to come down, let go of the weight of your head, and maybe you can get that sense of length from the heels behind, through the spine, right through to the crown of the head. Shoulders are wide, you feel the breath. And then rest down into the feet to bring yourself up to stand. Let go of the hands and step back. I'll give the hands a bit of a shake. I know they can be really hard on the wrists. You can circle the wrists around a little bit. Then the left foot goes forward, so space between the feet. So lift the back heel up and down a few times. Just get that sense of movement through the back heel. And then the back heel rests down as you take the hands behind you. Palms facing down. Elbows are quite wide. So move the shoulders forward, move the shoulders back. Move the shoulders forward, move the shoulders back. Just find a little bit of movement. And then draw the shoulders up, and then let the shoulders rest. And maybe you can draw the fingertips and the thumb so they're touching. But otherwise, just clasp the wrists or the elbows, or just kind of see where you are with that. And then we're going to lift the back heel. That movement takes us up, so the crown of the head is coming up towards the ceiling. And now let that back heel push the spine forward. So your attention is on all these little nuances in the body. So the torso is just parallel to the floor. That might be enough for you. As the back heel goes down, think of the crown of the head moving forward. As the back heel goes down, let go of the weight of your head and feel the breath in the back of the body. Or wherever you feel it, where your hands are is usually where your breath can be felt. And then ever so carefully rest into the feet to bring yourself up to stand and come out of it. Step forward. Just give the hands a bit of a shake. So just one more thing with the shoulders. So if you bring the hands together, or palms together I should say, and then turn the palms away so the backs of the hands are together. Take the left hand over the top, just gently clasp the fingers, let the shoulders rest, elbows are wide, and then just thread the hands in and up and then back. So just easy. It does this quite, I'm trying not to clasp the hands too tightly. This is just to ease into the shoulders. Then the next time the hands go forward, just give the hands a bit of a shake. Do the same on the other side. So bring the palms together, then turn the palms away. Now the right hand goes over the top, just gently clasp the fingers. Elbows are wide, shoulders are wide, then thread the hands under and up and then out. So really having a sense of how the back of your shoulders feel. Make sure you're breathing. I know it can be quite hard on the wrists, all these things, but it's what keeps them strong. They're really good exercises for the wrists. And then come out and give the wrists really a bit of a shake. Right, so if we take the feet a little bit wider, soft knees, and just round or rotate, twist the spine. And then as you twist, you start to take the arms down towards the floor. Let go of the weight of your head. You might find the hands go a little bit lower because you may have released something in the shoulders. The knees can be quite bent. Don't think you have to straighten the legs. The knees can be quite bent. Let go the weight of your head. And carefully walk the hands back up. We're going to step the right foot back, so left foot is forward. We'll just do a little rotation just to kind of finish this little bit off. And then again, so the right heel, the back heel is down, the front heel is down, left heel is down. And just rock from side to side, or twist the upper spine from side to side. And kind of feel those movements translating down through the legs into the heels. And the next time the arms go round to the right, stay there. The left hand goes onto the left knee. The right hand might be able to go up if it's too much and keep the right hand behind. The left hand might go down a little bit more. The gaze can be down, or the gaze might go up towards the ceiling. And just see if you can take that right arm up. But if it's too much, keep the right arm down. And then when you're ready, lift the spine and step back. Right, so I'm just going to turn. So left foot goes forward, right one is behind you. And then again, just turn the body from side to side, or let the arms go. Let the arms be heavy. So all those movements that we're doing, we're just kind of really being aware of the shoulders, really. And the next time your body turns to the right, stay there. The left hand comes down. Oh, I think we've just done this one. Oh, that's all right. And let the right hand come behind. So the gaze can be down, or you can turn the gaze up. The right hand can stay behind, or the right arm can go up. And then lower the arm and come back up and step back. Right, so we'll do twice on the side. So right foot goes forward. So the left heel really rests down. Just twist the arms, or rock the arms from side to side. And the next time your body or the arms turn round to the left, stay there. The right hand goes on the right knee. The front knee is the right knee. The left hand can stay behind. The gaze can be down, or the gaze can be up. You can keep the left arm behind you, or you can take the left arm up. Just sort of see what feels doable. Don't think of doing a great big movement. Just think of widening and opening across the collarbones. And then when you're ready, we can just lift the spine and step back. We just do the same on that side. So we've done twice each side. So again, the right foot is forward, left one is behind, and just twist the arms from side to side. And if you shrug the arms as well, really have a sense that you're letting go of tension in the shoulders. Next time the arms go round to the left, stay there. The right hand goes onto the right knee. Left hand can stay behind. Your gaze can be down, or you can take your gaze up. If it's easy for you to turn your neck to look up, it might be easy for you to take the left arm up. But really have that sense the arm above you is resting down into the arm below. And then when you're ready, we can lower that top arm, come back to centre, step back, stop there for a few moments. Just reset yourself and feel the ground beneath. And then when you're ready, let the hands come towards the knees, towards the ankles. Let go of the weight of your head and carefully come back down onto the floor. Just see how that feels, and just come to rest onto your back, just for the last minute or so. Just come to rest onto your back. So the hands can rest on the body, and keeping the eyes open for a few moments before, when it feels right for you, close your eyes. If it's okay for you to close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, really having a sense of the breath inside, breath coming in, breath leaving. And as you breathe out, just let your body give a little bit more to the floor. And then your breath comes back in. And as you breathe out, just let your body give a little bit more to the floor. And then your breath comes back in. So you just come into contact with that rhythm, that ebb and flow of the breath. Support from the ground, the feeling of rest in your body. And then, in your own time, starting to move the fingers, starting to move your toes. Easing into movement, coming back, circle the shoulders, you can turn the head from side to side, you can open the eyes. Just easing back to this place. And when you're ready, just coming to rest on your side, so taking your time, coming to rest on your side. And coming to sit up and getting ready for the rest of the day.